Hello everyone. Now we will discuss about few more functions of string in MySQL. So today we will discuss various functions like concatenation functions. If we want to join two strings, then how can we join? Then we will discuss about a format function. If we want to put a number in a specific format with specific number of decimal places, then in that case we will use format function. Apart from that, we are going to study about insert function, InSTR function, and few more functions today. Fine. So let us begin with the function that is used to concate the strings. Fine. So for that we are going to use concat function. So the query for that will be select concat, and then in bracket we have to provide the strings. Fine. So here I'm going to write say Vishal, then I'm going to put one space, so that space can also be given over here, and I want to join another string. So in case of concat we can join any number of string having separated by comma. Fine. So I'm going to put another string, say Prajapati. Fine. So now let us see the result of this. Okay, so here we can see it has concatenated three strings. One is Vishal, another is space, and the third one is Prajapati. Fine. Even we can use this in the databases also. Like here I'm having the data of an employee, where I'm having the employee's first name and employee's last name. So if I want to concat this particular field, then I can write like concat, and in bracket I simply have to write say emp first name comma, I want to give the space in between, so that space is given using comma, and then I'm going to print employee's last name. Fine. So this one is going to combine employee's first name and last name with space in between. So here we got the list of employees where it is having employee's last name and first name concatenated. Fine. Okay. Now let us move towards the next function. That next function is a format function. Fine. So in that particular format functions, it is going to format the number. So the syntax of that format function is format, and in bracket it will have two arguments. The very first argument will be a number, and the second argument is the number of decimal places. Fine. So let us see the example of that. So I'm having one number, say select, and then I'm going to write the function that is say format, and in format I'm going to provide one number, say 21407 dot 3654. Fine. And I want two decimal places, so this one will be 2, the second parameter will be 2. Now let us see the result of this. So here I got the result 21,470. So this one is going to format the number, as well as this one is going to fix the number of decimal places using a format function. Fine. So this way we can use a format function. If we want to look the same function in query, then we can use like over here select and then format, and over here I'm having employee's salary and number, so I can write like employee salary comma, I want 0 decimal places, so it will not have any kind of decimal place in this case. So here we can see the result, the number in a formatted manner having 0 decimal places. Fine. Okay. Now let us move towards the next function, that is insert function. If we want to insert a specific row in between a string, a specific string in between one string, then in that particular case we can have that insert function. The syntax of insert function is insert, and in bracket we will have string, then the second parameter is position, the third parameter is number, and the fourth parameter is the string that we want to insert into an existing string. So here the first string is going to represent an existing string, the second one is the position, the position at which we want to insert the string, and the third one is number. This represents that how many characters from that particular position we want to replace with the another string, and the string 2 is the string which we want to insert into the existing string. Fine. So let us see the example of that. So it will be like select, then insert, and in insert I'm going to write the parameters. Suppose I'm going to have one string, say that is say Vishal, and I want to insert something. I want to insert one string at position number 3, or its starting position of the string which is to be inserted, and then I'm going to give a number like say 0, and then I'm going to insert the string which will be inserted. Fine. So now let us see the result of this. Fine. So here you can see from third position this string is inserted in between, and it has not replaced other characters of the existing string. Fine. So this string is Vishal, Vishal, and this string also contains Vishal, and in between that we will have this Prajapati, that is the string that is inserted. Now suppose in place of this, if I am going to write 2, fine. So it will start from third position, and it is going to replace 2 characters from third position. So sh will be replaced with Prajapati. Fine. So let us see the result of this. Fine. So Vi, Prajapati, and then al. Now sh has been replaced with this particular string. So this way we can use insert function for inserting a string. Fine. Now let us move towards another function that is called InSTR. That InSTR function is going to identify first occurrence of a string. The InSTR function is going to identify first occurrence of a string. Fine. So this function will work like this. Say I will have select, and in that I am having InSTR, and suppose I am going to provide one string over here. Suppose I am going to provide a string, say Vishal, and I want the occurrence of character A, for example. Fine. When that particular character is occurring first, so this one is going to give me the location of the first occurrence of the character. Fine. Let us click on the go button. So it has given the result 5. A is the first occurrence of A is at location number 5. So this way we can use InSTR function. Even we can have, say I want to find specific string, then that can also be found using this function. So fine. So this one is going to start at position number 3. Fine. Okay. Now let us have another query where we are going to use existing functions, and from that we will be able to identify the number of occurrences of a specific character or a string. Fine. In previous case we identified the first occurrence of a string, but if I want to identify number of occurrences of a string, then what can I do? So there is no special function for that. There is no special function for that. So what we need to do, by using various functions, we will be able to identify the number of occurrences of a specific string. Fine. So for that, there is one function that is called length, and there is another function that is called replace. So what we will do is we are going to replace the character which we want to find in existing string. We'll calculate the length after replacing that string with a blank one, and then we will minus the length of an existing string. Fine. So let us see how it will work. Suppose I have to write select, then it will be like, first I want to find out the length of an existing string. So that length of that existing string will be like, say I'm going to write Vishal. This is an existing string. Fine. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to minus what? The length. I need to minus the length, and then the length will be of what? The length of a string without that specific character. Suppose I want to find out a, or I want to find out the number of occurrences of a. Fine. So I have to remove a, and then I have to minus the deduct, or we can say deduct the length of the remaining string. Fine. So it will be like replace. What we are going to replace? So our existing string is Vishal. Fine. And from this I want to replace a, this string or character which you want to replace, and it will be replaced with blank. Fine. Okay, let us see the result of this. So here I got result 1 because there is only one occurrence of a. Fine. Now let us edit this. Say I'm going to add one more a over here. Fine. Now let us calculate. So here it shows the number of occurrences of character 2, and suppose I am going to add one more a over here. Again, this one is going to calculate the number of occurrences 3. Fine. So this way we will be able to calculate the number of occurrences of a specific string in a specific substring in a given string. Fine. So thank you very much for watching the video. I will be coming with more string functions in the upcoming videos. Please keep watching and please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much again.